I don't like the original PlayStation version of Metal Gear Solid. I like Twin Snakes better because it actually has first-person mechanics, and it just looks better. So we might let the game carried away. I might grab it. There's other ways to play it too, though. But yeah, we might play Twin Snakes 2 and 3 just to remember how to play the fucking games, or not how to play the games again. But 2 and 3 would be on my PlayStation 4 because those never got a like actual overhaul like the first game got. Anyway, as I was saying, right now I have emotional damage, raw meat, good, lean, and grandpa's ashes, Crusaderade, and titty milk. So I've got 7 flavors, but I've also got 3 more coming. I don't drink the shit a whole lot while I'm at home, mostly because I get too lazy to make it. Not because I don't like it, because I love the shit. I haven't had a single flavor that I hate, or even that I don't like. Because even after I've drank it once and been like, oh, well, that's not the best, I drink it again, and at least, usually it only takes like 2 cups, or 2 bottles, because I drink them in like bottles. I think the lean took me 3 bottles. But usually after 2 or 3 bottles, if I didn't love it in the first bottle, I will love it after that. Stupid ant. Stupid ant. They kill me. These ant riders are I didn't start recording. God damn it. Well, that part's just gonna not be in the VOD. I don't care. It's only like 2 minutes. There's my 8, so that's good. Another 8. I never found a 5. I'm not really worried about it though, because I got the bale bearing. I could go up there, I think. No, I can't. I don't even know how I get up there. Like right there. I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna try and not die to these Nox Swordstress. And just go in here. I don't really need to fight them. That's not something that I really need to do. So we're not going to. Yeah. I would like to finish Ronnie's quest today. Minimum. We'll see how it goes. Because, like, the longer I play, the more I want to switch. Not because I'm not enjoying myself, because I am. But because the more I'm thinking about... I haven't actually... Like, I played Kiwami more recently than 3 or 4. Which I loved 3, or not 3. 3 is probably my least favorite. That's not a bad thing because the whole series is phenomenal. And 3 grew on me the second time I played it. So it's not like the first time I played it. And I have a feeling it would grow on me even more. Oh hey, here's Baleful Shadow. Doesn't he look familiar?
Oh Shadow, thou art the last.
So there's a way to cheese this fight.
That Rani the witch cometh.
And that is how I'm going to do
thy
it.
flesh
It's the Baleful Shadow
fateful wound.
has some shitty magic on his blade. And he hits hard as shit. Mostly because he's using a fucking ultra great sword. He is using, well, he's using Bly's great sword. obviously. Couldn't tell. So just like any other invasion, he gets one heal. Or NPC invasion. That's not what I wanted him to do. If you're at a distance though, he pretty much only uses one attack or he'll just walk around. So the easiest way to win this fight is to just cheese him into doing that one attack. Which is really easy to dodge. Sometimes he doesn't want to do it because he knows what the fuck you're doing. I swear. And I'm not getting greedy. I'm just hitting him one time and that's it. Obviously that hasn't been the case the whole time, but, you know, details. Come on, bitch. And he normally won't use that attack if you're up close, but he did that time. So that was interesting. Not a bad thing. I also want to be mindful of the map because I have a bad habit of not being mindful of the map and getting myself stuck in corners. The other thing that really is terrible about fighting him this way is I can't poise break if he never attacks. And he's got huge poise to begin with. So we're basically never going to get a riposte because he's never going to poise break.
My thanks.
But he attacked just enough where I never lost my hemorrhage.
Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
So now I get the discarded palace key. That's what I get from that. And she's gone. Theoretically, her quest is over, right? Key to the treasure chest for Carrion princesses. A key discarded by Lunar Princess Rani alongside her very flesh. Opens a treasure chest passed down to Carrion princesses. It is said to be found in the Grand Library of Rhea Lucaria with her mother Renala. I mentioned this chest when we fought Renala, actually, saying I could not open it yet. We can open it now. But before we go do that, which we need to go do that before we finish this area, or I won't be able to continue after I finish this area, the Lake of Rot. So, it wasn't much of a spoiler because the Scarlet Rot is the red DOT, but yeah. This is Blighttown just with Scarlet Rot, which is honestly worse. Although Blighttown was worse in general, just because of the game it was in, and Toxic is way worse than Rot. Especially Dark Souls 1 Toxic. It was terrible. Anyway. Before we continue here, we're gonna go back to the Grand Library. And we're gonna open our box. We're gonna open Ronnie's box. Alright. We got the Dark Moon Ring. So, you would assume it is an accessory, and you would be wrong. It's not here, right? So it's a key item. It's the best assumption for it anyway to begin with. Here's miniature Ronnie. Doll resembling Ronnie the Rich from head to toe. Every detail is perfect. The chilliness is gone, feeling now like an empty husk. There's no response. So Ronnie left the doll. That doll. Doesn't mean that she's gone though. Where is she? Ring depicting a laden full moon. Symbolic of a cold oath, the ring is supposed to be given by Lunar Princess Rani to her consort. Rani is an Empyrean, meaning her consort would by rights earn the title of Lord. A warning is engraved within. Whoever thou mayest be, take not the ring from this place. The solitude beyond the night is better mine alone. So, Rani's planning on ushering in the Age of Stars, as is her plan since the beginning, to go against the Two Fingers. But she's planning on doing it on her own. She's not taking a lord. Which probably means she will fail. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So this is our clue, is if we want to go down that route and become the Lord for Rani, we have to give her this ring. But where is she? Well, I mean, this was unlocked through Rani, so this is the most logical place to go, right? Like, it's just makes sense. Even though Scarlet Rot doesn't make sense, because that has nothing to do with Rani. It has to do with Radahn, though, who we killed in Rani's section. I am rotted. So, this shit sucks. I'm gonna heal. Then I'm gonna pop this thing. The way I always do this is just a race against time. We literally just run to the next grace. And hopefully not die. Will we succeed? Probably. But it's always fucking close. This rot hits hard. Thankfully, I've got a lot of Crimson Tears. Or Sacred Tears. And Crimson Tears. I found a lot of seeds and a lot of Sacred Tears, so... my flask is way better than the first time I did this. But if you didn't notice, every time I say that, it sounds like I didn't really explore for Dick. Because... I had a much different experience in my first playthrough than every other playthrough. In some good ways and some bad ways. Like the Regal Ancestor that I talked about, my second time I played through, for the PS5 Platinum. I guess, no, for the PS4 Platinum. I've done 3... I did, yeah, 300%. This would be number 4. 2 on PlayStation, 1 for PS4, 1 for PS5, and then 1 on PC. Alright, so we hit our save point. There is a golden seed down here, but I do not want it. I don't need it. Like, I can get it, but I really don't need max flasks in the first playthrough. I almost have max flasks as it is. I'm only 2 short, I think. There's a golden moon 10. And to get it, I will have to kill an ulcerated tree spirit. No, the putrid tree spirit. The weird dragon things. Alright, so, like I was saying, there are 2 reasons why this area sucks. One was the Lake of Rot, which there's still the little river of Rot. 2 is these fuckers, the Kindreds of Rot, which are a lot stronger down here. And it's still not even the strongest version of these fucks. See what I mean? They're just about at their strongest, though. They are very close to the same strength as the strongest version of them. So usually, I don't even fight them. I was just kind of showing you what I'm going to be dealing with. Audio just cut out. That was fucking weird. Generally, I'm going to just run and hope I don't get hit a whole lot. Now up there is a weapon. I don't care. Don't need it. Not one of the gold weapons. We're gonna rest in this coffin. This boss could wreck my shit or get one shot. I've got a lot of experience in the boss, but also I barely have enough health to survive some of its attacks, so we'll see. I haven't drank this flavor in a while. I forgot how it tastes. I only have one peach flavor, I think, and it's emotional damage. It's Grandpa's Ashes is like a grape. Like it's got a grapey taste. No, that's not the flavor. Lean is like the lemonade. I just forget which lemonade. Good is cherry. Good is probably still my favorite right now. I've got three that I haven't tried before. Coming. I have Crusaderade, which is like that one's been really good. Titty Milk's been pretty good. I like that one previously, and this actually I've reordered Titty Milk and Good. They're both the flavors that I've ordered the most. But I only had Lean, Titty Milk, and Grandpa's Ashes. Oh, I've reordered Grandpa's Ashes too. So, and Lean. But those were the only three I had initially, and I didn't order anymore for a long time. Okay, I'm not ready for this. And I need to... I'm gonna get hit and die. I did not get hit. Thank fucking God. I thought I waited too long, but he waited. So we're good. That first attack can one-shot me when I'm summoning the Mimic because I'm summoning the Mimic. Alright, so this boss is actually kind of shitty for me. Because it's like a skeleton. You use the laser so close. Caught in the attack. He's using everything I don't want him to use. Fuck. I can't do anything because he keeps using that fucking triple attack. He killed my Mimic, so... Oh, he does bleed. He should be at the worst part of the fight. This is the worst attack. But if you kind of just roll through it, you'll be fine. I missed. I can't roll fast enough to dodge all three. I need to stop, like, targeting them. Dodging me. Hitting his face, because that's like the spot that's easiest to hit. And I think it's where he takes the most damage. I don't remember. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. If I get hit once with that attack, early on, it's over. Like, the meteors just constantly hit you and you die. Thankfully, I did not get hit by that, and he kind of eased up later. So it worked out. Astel is considered like a later game boss, like a mid-late game boss. That's why I just got so many runes. He's one of the easier bosses of that tier. He's not like a late game boss. Those give insane runes. But he is relatively close. I don't need a whole lot to get that level, so we're just gonna pop this and get it because I need all the help I can get for the next fight that I don't actually have to do. I didn't know that until like my last playthrough. But this next fight I don't actually have to do, but we are going to do it. Now I actually have pants on again. That's cool. So now we're done with Astel. No, oh yeah, something I didn't do. It's like the natural blind disaster of the void, right? Astel of the stars. Some shit like that, right? Natural born of the void. Very star-oriented, very gravity-focused. So, obviously on the right track. For Ronnie. And now we're at the Moonlight Altar. Again, obviously on track for Ronnie. I actually have no idea what the hints were to know this is the place to go. For sure, because the ring doesn't tell you. I am going to do this now. Otherwise, it's going to fuck me later. And then we're just going to run up here. So, remember how I said unless something dies on screen, it's not dead? Welcome back, Adula. This Adula is much stronger and can one-shot me. Probably will one-shot me. Ooh, his breath can one-shot me, but more importantly, he's got another attack that is really hard to avoid. That will definitely one-shot me if I get hit. The Mimic here doesn't do a whole lot for this fight. I just wanted it. It makes me feel better. Off his face. Oh shit. That attack can one-shot very easily. Not doing the worst. As long as he continues not to do the worst, we're kind of in the clear. Kind of. Trying to kill Torrent though, which is a fucking problem. Still not the worst. This is the worst one here. I dodged it. So that was a big ass great sword. My horse died. I got hit really hard. He's in a really, really bad spot. We're gonna summon Torrent and then try and get him out of that spot. That's not good. Like, the rocks are really, really bad. He doesn't want to move. Got him with the bleed. One shot. Thank God. I did not want to do that multiple times. Now, Glintstone, A duel was considered a much harder boss fight, so I got the 120 versus the like 90 I got from Astel. A duel also actually is a harder boss fight. Also, this is the place I was talking about before, the Cathedral of Manus Celis, where I could get a shit ton of Starlight Shards. But going here would have defeated the purpose of trying to do Salubis first, because obviously Salubis died. So if I had come here, it would have defeated the purpose, especially if I couldn't have purchased Dung Eater after Salubis passed. Which I still don't know if I could or not. I mean, he's in the list, but that doesn't really mean anything. 120,000 rooms is a lot for this level. Like, I just got 3 levels of endurance basically for free. It was not for free, but like it feels like it was for free. Which means I can go all the way down to the scaled greaves with no issues. We are almost at my bull goat greaves for that 75 poise. We have a lot of equipment load to get there, but the next thing I'm gonna do is probably go get the basic Erdtree favor. So that I get a little bit more equipment load. It's another one of the talismans I like to wear, because I don't like getting stats that don't give me damage. Granted, I should probably do that because there are better talismans for me. Not many, not for this build. Alright, so now we see a dead Two Fingers and a doll. A very familiar doll, but it doesn't look as familiar because if you recall, we got those clothes in Reina's Rise. And we hadn't seen this doll since then. It's also all torn up and shit. And now I had the action to put on the ring. So her hand's all, like, laid out, too. Which is interesting. But we're gonna do that. Cinematic view of the Two Fingers. All snapped and broken. I have things to say about the fingers, the Two Fingers, and what the lore led me to believe, and what it actually is, and why I'm disappointed. So she disappears. Pledged our loyalty and she just fucking left. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's not gone.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned
And the ring is on her finger.
I am pleased, however.
Hard to see though with the light.
Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
You'll notice, like, at that point, we could clearly see, like, her soul. Before, it was closer and closer to the... It was moving further and further away from the doll, and at that point, it was literally, like, side by side. So, now that we're her lord, we can actually see her for who she is, and not the doll. It's actually kind of a brilliant way to do it. Alright, so we just got the Darkmoon Greatsword. That actually was the end of Ranni's questline. At this point, we have access to the ending, and all we have to do is choose it when we beat the game. A Moon Greatsword bestowed by a carrying queen upon her spouse to honor long-standing tradition. One of the legendary armaments. This means it's something I needed to collect in order to beat the to platinum the game. Randy's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and this sword is but a beam of its light. Unique skill is the Moonlight Greatsword. Raise the sword aloft, bathing it in light of the dark moon, temporarily increases magic attack power, and imbues the blade with frost. Charge attacks release a blast of moonlight. You will never see this on me. I've seen the Dark Moon Greatsword in action in this game. It's decent. Not the best. You can get better hint weapons for sure, but it is good. Good enough to play around with. Maybe not good enough for the DLC. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm still wearing this other than it gives me a little more attack. Because I don't have the Erdtree's favor. Okay, so we are done down here. There's other stuff I can do up here. Specifically this and this. I don't want to do those right now. This is hard as shit, and this is long. Not very long, but annoying because I can't teleport. What did I just say I was going to do or needed to do? Fuck. Well, let's go to Salubis, because his body still sells the puppets. I might be able to buy, Theralina. Oh, fuck, I have this to do.
I'm part of a very big. I can never.
Remember how I said Blythe disappeared for a while?
What might happen,
Yeah, he's back now.
Ronnie?
We only beat the invasion version of him, so we haven't actually killed Blythe. And now he's come to his senses and realized what he did. And he doesn't understand. This fight's not fun. He killed a Black Knife assassin here too. Which came to kill him, by the way. Because he betrayed her. Just like she killed Salubis. I forgot to talk to EJ. Ow. Bro's got a few more attacks for closing the distance when he's actually here. Got the blood off. Oh, I broke his poise. I didn't expect that. Usually I get fucking rolled the first time I fight Blythe. So now I got his Royal Greatsword and his armor. And I already had his helmet. Which, why you can get it before he dies, I don't know. But, the Royal Greatsword. Greatsword decorated in royal Carrion style, favored weapon of Blythe the Half-Wolf. In defiance of the fate he was born to, Blythe swore to serve no master but Ronnie. As proof, the sword was imbued with the cold magic at the moment the oath was sworn. And will salt infuse the Greatsword with frost, perform forward somersault. So that's the attack he was just using on me. And then we got his armor. Where is it? Blythe's armor. Well-worn black armor of the man-wolf Blythe. The pelt serves as a cape, protecting from cold. Blythe was the blade of Ronnie, but the cold bothered him anyway. God fucking damn. I forgot there was a goddamn Frozen reference. There's another Black Knife assassin. So, if you didn't gather, the Black Knife assassins were Ronnie's assassins. Because they're the ones who killed Moen. That was explained at the beginning of the game. And there was this whole section, we found all this evidence pointing the death towards her. Not that she was really trying to hide from it. But, yeah. I think I have all the puppets now except for one, which I can't get in this playthrough because I gave, Dung Eater the potion. Because I was trying to do Nefeli's quest as well, which is almost done. I just have to finish Lindell. But, you know, we're not going to do that yet. There was something else I was going to do. I forgot what it was, though. I don't fucking remember. I don't know, man. We're gonna go up here. Now that I finished Ronnie's quest, I don't know what direction I want to go now. Because I could do Fia's quest right now. That is something I can do. These two are... They're not there anymore, so I don't know where they went. I forget where their next stop is. Fuck, I think they're here somewhere. I gotta find them again before I finish Lindell, or their quest will stop. I need to remember how to do that. Okay, I remember how to do that now. I'm not going to be doing that right now, though. Right now, I need to get to... Where the fuck am I? I wish I had that. Let's go grab that real quick. The map. Because I can't see where I am, and there's a specific ruin I want to get to. Can't continue the Volcano Manor. Like, I can finish it, but I can't continue their questline until I finish Lindell. Now there is a boss here that I need to kill in order to get an achievement. And I need to go through that section of the manor anyway, for Raya's questline, but I don't want to do that until I finish the Volcano Manor questline. Main reason being, I don't know if that locks me out of it. I know it did on my first playthrough, but I never, or no, it might not have. I might have just fucking not figured it out and then got locked out on my own because I finished and killed Riker. I don't know. either way, alright, there's the map. There's an asshole with a fucking big pain in my ass. I don't want to go any further down, I just want to get them off me. I can go further down for a boss fight. I don't need to do that boss fight. But now I can see where the fuck I'm going. So Mount Gelmir is a confusing place. There's a few ways you can go about Mount Gelmir. So I can go in through the Volcano Manor and just do the Volcano Manor and ignore the entire fucking map. I can go in through here. This bridge is broken, you can't tell. But there's a ladder somewhere over here and you can go through all this, do all this extra stuff, and go this way and make it to the manor. But if you want to get down to this section of the map, you gotta go through here. Which it's not easy to see, but there is a pathway right here that takes you around down here to this castle and then all the way around to here. And then you can come back through here. This is a one-way trip. You go down here, you can't go back. There's like 2 or 3 reasons why I want to take this pathway. The main one's right here, but there's also one right here. Those are like the main reasons. And I always forget how to get over there. Oh hey, this bitch is right here too. Hi Millicent.
We meet again.
I can't do anything for you yet because I have to finish Lindell to do something for you.
The scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey. Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle.
You have aided me in battle. Without your arm.
Now I'm tracing the path Melania took, after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
So we haven't even talked about that yet. Like, we have all of this map. And I showed you this whenever we got that. So we still got this map, the Mountaintop of Giants. But then there's also up here. Like, we can kind of see it right here, but we don't see it. That's also a different part of the map. Then there's also this that, like, is nothing, but it's blacked out because I don't have this. Or the Mountaintop of Giants. I do need to go back and grab that map at some point. I don't like how incomplete it looks.
Now, she's passed.
Okay, she's done talking to me. She will stay here until I get her arm. Unfortunately, I can't get her an arm for a while. Unless I go do Lindell. Which I am not going to go do just to get her arm. Mariner. This is one of the worst mariners at this point in the game because of that thing. Oh, shit. Here we go. There he is. But he usually does shit like this, so it's fine. He went in a way where that big dude is not going to be able to hit me with his lasers. And unlike the other Mariner fights, I have a Mimic. Which the Mimic likes to kill himself. Because I always have Bloody Slash. And I forget to remove it because there's just no real reason to. At least not for a hot minute. Mariner's dead. Only reason I killed him was to get the death root. There's really no other reason than that. think I'm pretty close to a level. So now we're back in Mount Gelmir. So that just further proves what I was just talking about. I need like 6,500. Use one of these. I want to use as little as possible so that I don't waste runes that I could be using on like ghost gobworts and shit. Speaking of, I probably want to level my mimic up. So next we're gonna hit 50 strength, and then vigor, and then endurance, like we said. What did this give me? Nothing. Can I put on gloves now? I can put on the Godskin gloves. That works. Gives me some more poise. I think this is another, yeah, it was another arrow thing. My brain broke for a moment and I couldn't words. Alright, so those fire things can do damage to you. And like partial stagger you if you walk on them. There's a dungeon. I don't care about that dungeon, so we're not even gonna walk up there. But it's there. We might care about it someday, but not today. Zombies fell from the sky. Random herb. There's that castle I was talking about. There's an enemy in there I can fight once. It has a chance of dropping its armor, but a guaranteed chance to drop its mace. And I don't think I've gotten the better maces yet, so that wouldn't be a bad idea to do. Colossal weapon, which I don't think I've gone and gotten the broken ash yet, but I will need to do that at some point, just in case things go south. Yeah, I don't have it yet. It's not in here. There is a broken ash for colossal weapons. That has not really been fixed to be not broken. But there isn't really a way to fix it to where it's not broken without it being underpowered. So I don't know what they would do. I don't want him in the Tasha. It's the only reason I killed him. Because he will follow me in here. Then it becomes a 2-on-1. And this thing's already annoying enough as it is sometimes. Sometimes it's easy. Like that. Sometimes he just lets me roll him, and it's no problem. The Prelate's Inferno Crozier. I also have the Great Claw, which is not something I really want to be using. This is a much better strength weapon. Colossal Hammer with the appearance of roiling flames. Weapon of the Prelates who lead the Fire Monks. Its heft represents the weight of their guardianship. The hammer's head is unusually substantial. Its strong attacks will fling foes into the air. We didn't get to see the Prelates charge because I killed them so fast. Weapons said to have been whittled from the claw of a great ancient dragon wielded by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the Erd tree. Claw is enwreathed with lightning and tears through dragons and feeble descendants with ease. So, that's from the curse, like the tree sentinel that we fought in front of Lindell. all the dead knights. This guy's voice lines are really just to get you to realize there's something over here. He's talking about how nobody can find him. He's just sitting there talking. Gotta get the fire scorpion charm, which is what was in this chest. Anyway, we're done in here now. But this is not where we're done. That wasn't even a boss fight. We just did that for fun, really. We've got 2 boss fights on the way to the end of this road. One is required for a quest chain that we've kind of put on the back burner, because we have to do this first. Since we weren't even in this area, there was no point in trying to do it. The other one we just pushed forward. It's for a quest line that we just pushed forward right here. And stuck on a tree. These magma worms are some of the most annoying bosses in the game. Not even because they're very difficult, but they can hit hard. Don't get me wrong. They can definitely hit hard. But it's because they like to just kind of run around and drop magma everywhere. The Mimic Tear died so fucking fast. I gotta level him up. I have the components, I just haven't gone and done it. He's wasting his time. Got it. I can't get to his face, so I'm just gonna hope I can bleed him. I bled him. Right. That wasn't a named magma worm, but it still gives me stuff. Alright. So, I should have a friend over there. He might not be over there. Oh, I see him. You can hear him from here, though. So if you didn't see him, you can hear him. Normally I forget, or I didn't know about this spot in Liurnia, so I never saw him here. Alexander.
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
And a jar.
It's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've quoted. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars.
So he's talking about what we're going to be doing. But he doesn't know that. Nor do we actually know that yet, because we haven't finished Lindell. That's okay, though. We're gonna run through these demi-humans and get to the city up here. I think there should be a I don't know where it is, but there's the bear. Don't want all that for Crabblestone. Don't want the bear. Alright, so here's the village. This spot can craft. Okay, we're not actually at the village yet. Holy crossbow. This area can be a little annoying. If I lose these runes because of this area, I'm going to be a little upset. I need 11,000. How much do I have? Let's use 2 of these. Make sure it's actually 11,000. Oh, it's more. I need 1 more of those. That's fine. I would have rather used these for leveling up my mimic, but probably should have done that. Okay. 1 more strength. Actually, now that I have this, let's go level up my mimic because it is dying a lot, and it does not. Well, part of it is the enemies we're fighting. Part of it is it's only level 4. But I need 2 things. Like I said, I need 2 things. I need a level 5 Globwort, which I don't have. 4,800 runes just to get one. So we'll use one of these just to buy it. And then I need the runes to do it. Might not have. How much do I need for 5? 6,800.
Well, I took you've no man to lay out your own.
Let's see what I can sell. Sell all my runes, see where I'm at. Not selling the remembrances, even though they would give me a lot. These are, oh, that I will use. But these are things I will never use. The Deathlight build up, the Madness build up, Sleep build up. I'm never gonna use that stuff. I can sell it all. Right, let's go back over here and talk to her. And we're gonna level you. I only get 2 levels because it's fucking expensive.
No matter.
I can level this 1 more time. That's fine. Alright. Well, now that we've got all that taken care of, the mimic will be good enough for now. Let's go back to the craftsman shop. I'm not really gonna fight everything up here. I have a goal. It's not these demi-humans. Not these demi-humans. I do have to fight something, just not that shit. Oh, not that shit either. I'm gonna try and not pull all these things over to where I need to go, because that'll just make it worse. What I need to fight is that big dog right there. But it's got all of these little dudes in the way. So that's Maggie. I need the sorcerers to die. Hopefully without me dying. I missed. I don't know how Maggie got stuck in a corner, but it's making it hard to hit her. this was a lot easier than how I always remember. Alright, so Maggie wasn't the reason that we wanted to fight. This was the reason why we wanted to go over here. This dude with the crystal on his head. He's gonna reach out for a handy, and I'm gonna get the Kamehameha wave. And that's not even a joke, that's actually what it is. If you've ever seen any goofy ass like Elden Ring clips of people shooting a Kamehameha wave, it's not like actually a Kamehameha wave, but it's basically a Kamehameha wave. Big blue beam of light that kind of just shoots until you run out of mana. Anyway, I needed that to be able to continue Selen's questline, which we haven't actually touched at all.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
I don't have all our sorceries yet. Buy these real quick.
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice. If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Raya Lucaria. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Carian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice.
The way it's supposed to be.
I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps
because by the same logic, if your student does something fucked up, it's not the teacher's fault.
Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit. You must have a fabulous teacher.
Yeah, about that.
I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary.
I know where he is, though.
Him. I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home. A place called Celia, in the eastern Caelid wilds.
Now, I think we've been to Celia.
I obtained the Glintstone key I gave you from a Celian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby. Our art drew at what is the Glintstone. Gold and amber contain wild glint. It should not the Glintstone fact lost on. Your appetite, you make me proud. To have grown you.
Selen's interesting. So, guess I haven't done the Celia spot yet. Interesting. I want to do one more thing, but then we're probably going to take a break and switch games. Just because, like, the next section's going to be a decent length, and I really want to jump into Kiwami. Like, that's just it. For the last half hour, I've just been thinking about that, and my brain has not been able to focus on what I want to do next in this. So that's why this last 10 minutes was kind of scatterbrained and everywhere. the moment my clear goal of finishing Ronnie's quest was done, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Next time we get to Elden Ring, which will probably be this week, since technically this is the start of the week. Most people don't see it that way, but you know, whatever. Next time we get to this game, be it this week, next week, whenever, we will probably work on completing Fia's quest. And then from there, we'll do Lindell. A lot of things are kind of converging on Lindell now. Like a lot of the quest lines we're working on. Dialos, I need to get the Mountaintop of Giants to continue his. There's the Volcano Manor. Bias doesn't need it, but kind of tight Nephili. Yeah. Like, pretty much all of the side shit that I can still do is reliant on me going through some portion or all of Lindell. I think I finished Hayeda's story as far as I could. Well, I definitely got the Vipe Grape. And I don't think I have it anymore. I'm pretty sure I did it. I might as well grab this while I'm up here then. This wasn't what I was going to do, but we did it anyway. That's down. We're not going to go down. We might go down next time we play. Like, do that real quick. This is the only Divine Tower that has a down. I don't know if that's significant. But since we're grabbing all the great rooms anyway, we might as well grab Radahn's, right? Then I guess I will set up to where we can head straight into Fia's questline. Which Fia's and Ronnie's were tied together a lot. Like, Ronnie's is over now, but a lot of Ronnie's questline was required to do Fia's questline. But if you understand the lore of, like, the deathless world becoming full of death and how that happened, as we've talked about, then you'd understand why Fia's questline specifically needs to be tied to Ronnie's. The things you need for Fia's questline happened because of Ronnie. Without her killing Moen, none of this started. Okay, so we got that. So now we have 3 great rooms. I think the next one we're going to get will probably be in Lindell. That'll be 4. And then Mount Gelmir. And probably Moen. And then Melania. I'm just going to say Melania because we haven't seen the area Melania's in yet. So the next place I need to go to is up here. We're back here. Now, the first time I did this, I actually ended up going to this before I went to the actual section for Ronnie's quest. real easy to get your wires across. Just kind of wandering around. See, the jellyfish are going the right way. There is towers. The drop off right here, and we are now in a slightly different section of this area, which is great. I'm not going to do this boss yet because I don't like this boss, but it will basically be starting the next session on this boss. Anyway, now that we are done for today, I don't know if that was on or off. But no, I don't want that. I don't think that was on either. I don't even know what that is. I bet that would be better for PC. Alright. We're done for today. No more Elden Ring today. Stop the recording. I'm gonna get